matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. They bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In their first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Looking to pass. It's Fields. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons. And they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Turner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First, we're going to see an elite wide receiver who's had a spectacular season. Kirk, defenses have tried to stop him, but this guy's production has put him very much in the Heisman conversation. That's how good he is.
Yeah, massive numbers every single week. Do a nice job of getting him the ball, not just downfield, but we've seen his ability to make plays after the catch. To me, that's really what separates him from the rest of the top receivers.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Fields. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they're up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play. The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Goes out of bounds at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught by the receiver. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some or 2-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. They'll talk strategy here. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. Here's the handoff. 1st out and more. He's still running. brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Powering through. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Fields. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point and go out with 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On the run, it's Booker. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's McCormick. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Looks right for a quick completion. Looks like LSU has the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Fields. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Hubie keeps it himself. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. When he's got some space here. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And now the handoff. And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Rebels.
When a quarterback's operating the option like this, there's nothing you can do. They tried to confuse him, attacked him, good awareness to pitch the ball to the back, let your playmaker do the rest. Nice big play and a touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Dropping back, it's Fields. Defense is coming after him. He's got it in the open. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Moves the ball up to the 30. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fighting for yardage, the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field. It's Fields. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And this pass is caught.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that 1st down will kick them into that gear.
Makes a quick catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Design quarterback run. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Keeps it on the design run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the 1st down.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Rebels will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. And
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Fields. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The pocket's still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already.
Oh, and they got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
They'll kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it on the move. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Back to pass. It's Fields. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught over the middle. It's McCormick. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. It's as the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this team. Touchdown, Rebels! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PA2. Extra point makes the lead 4.
LSU 25.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they find the end zone this time out. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Scanning the field. It's Fields. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But we stopped short of the first down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. On the run, he's looking deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it. It breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Now the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Wow, he just burst through a crease there, and after that, there was a lot of open space.
Boy, if they're able to secure the blocks in there in the interior the way they did, allows the back to get downhill with all that momentum. It's all on the safeties to be able to make a tackle, and if they miss a tackle, you get loose like that. They're lucky they're able to pull him down. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. Headed for the end zone. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Rebels line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
LSU 25.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks free. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And the tailback's got it again. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to pass. It's Fields. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the ground. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Off play action, he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's the running back in the flat. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And it's good right down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Signs the quick throw. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And the Rebels will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Rebels pick up enough for a first down. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. Back, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Dropping back, it's Fields. He dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass,
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack.
well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's McCormick. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Looking right. This one caught. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive. Today. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, this is a performance, Kirk, in a big showdown game late in the season. Tough competition to show what you're about. And they've made the clutch plays, and they got to be considered a serious contender going forward now.
Yeah, we've said this really all year. Obviously, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And these guys have been on a mission since day one. And they're going to be a real problem in the next few weeks as we get the playoff off the ground.
They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw. It's Fields. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught for the completion. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.